Oh, hello, Mr. Knight.
I got a new headline for you.
Oh, God. Okay, what is it now?
Face to face with the devil, and a photograph of Mr. Blue.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh, Jesus.
Been a busy week, and well, it ended with a bit of a crescendo.
What was this? Was this yesterday?
Yesterday evening. Yep.
God, I haven't heard from him in age, or like seen him in ages, or heard anything he's been doing. Interesting.
Yeah. I have my theories. I think my theory being that there's a lot of history that has been lost when it comes to the Faceless, the majority of which I've only heard from Brandon Valentino, and very little from those who have turned away from the Faceless. I think in many ways, I think they wish to, take them down themselves with it, whatever their vigilante groups is, whether it's Edgar, the Besties, etc., etc. But I had a very intimate series of conversations with some folks yesterday and came to learn that there have been people going to the PD providing information since the very beginning. Unfortunately, there was no records kept.
No, really.
Yeah.
Like,
It was
how far back have we talking? Like a
we're
year
talking
ago?
like at the start.
Oh, my God.
And it shocked me to a degree, right? I mean, I've known that report writing has been like something too many have avoided. So it may seem like, hey, why are you shocked, right? But the thing is, I wasn't expecting, even at the degree that I came to learn, things were sort of ignored. It was beyond what I'd initially expected,
Oh, don't even. It's yeah, like you say, it's not. I guess it's not shocking, but it's very disappointing to hear.
I believe, and I think this is a theory, is that where has Mr. Blue been? Why is it that, and as I learned this story going way far back, it turns out that Mr. Blue used to be the one that used to interface. There was no Charlie at the time. And then Mr. Blue used to speak directly with folks like Edgar and Brandon when they initially began their foothold before the Echelon building came to be.
Yeah,
and that took me aback.
Yeah, it's funny, Brian. I've heard so much information this week. I'm trying to remember the particulars, but we've actually heard something not too dissimilar this week for the first time as well.
I think at some level, Mr. Blue knows it's not safe for him to go to the Echelon anymore. 2 reasons. 1, the pressure that is now being placed on the Faceless. The war has advanced so far that they are scared. And yes, it is true that they're very powerful. But it doesn't mean that a powerful beast cannot sometimes be afraid. And I think the fact that they now rely on these assault teams, yes, it is a show that they are further encroached, but it also is a sign that they do not have the support of the people as much as they did prior. And I think that the amount of weaponry, yes, it is an expansion of what their capabilities have expanded, and that is a showcase of it. But it is also a sign of fear that they need more. Because every moment in the last 2 weeks, from Ming Jintai to the meeting we disrupted last night. We are finding them. And that's why I don't think Mr. Blue cares to stay here any longer. And why Charlie acts as his arbiter. Well, arbiter is the wrong word. His intermediary.
Yeah, that all seems like it makes sense. I can't kind of lines up with what you were saying. I can't get away from the feeling that Charlie, whenever he talks to me and Nora, it's always he likes throwing things in our faces, like things that can't be stopped, like the sleeping giant and the echelon, and giving us that video. He hasn't spoken to us now for probably, well, to me, for like 3 or 4 days. I can't shake the feeling that whenever he does that, it's because he's in the process of doing something that can be stopped.
I think that is accurate. I know last week I didn't have much time. Genuinely, this past week was so taxing that yesterday I contemplated whether I should keep doing it.
Really, that bad?
Some say that it's the amount of time I put in, that I'm around too much and I need the rest, and there is some truth to that. But the constant battle of just getting support, even just from the PD, not on a personal level, but in terms of assisting when it's needed. But that said, I also have been feeling quite the pressure of seeing what should be allies now fighting the Faceless only for their selfish desires. So much so that we have them contacting the Faceless to thwart us despite them being their enemies. Now, I'm going to tell you this mostly for your own sake, and this is not something I want publicized because it is only going to make matters worse.
You know, whenever you make that clear, we won't publicise it.
This specific bit, at least. I don't want the public to know that I question myself every day. But there's a second thing, and this is in case you get... We had, you know, Ming's was kidnapped. We saved him, and then the besties broke him out of that safe house that we were watching to prevent the Faceless from grabbing him again, and they dumped his fucking body in front of the hospital.
Who is this? Sorry, this is Ming.
Ming's body, correct. The one that is
Jesus.
currently attached to medical equipment. And the second is an operation conducted the next day. They made contact with Charlie to give away our positions as we were trying to disarm and analyze those radars. And I can say this with certainty. And then yesterday, you'll learn that an individual, ex-Darkstone, that we were protecting from the Faceless, he died while... because they tried to infiltrate us. I had one of them sitting in my fucking car, taking all the attention away while we tried to ensure this individual's safety. And I'm telling you this mostly as a be careful. There are individuals that say they're against the Faceless but their reasons are so selfish they're willing to throw away every ally. And I'm not expecting any kind of alliance or any kind of anything beyond self-sabotage. All I'm asking for is preventing us from all self-sabotaging ourselves. I just don't want the same to end up happening to you, right? So, but please don't publicize that. But yesterday, while I was questioning everything, a different set of individuals that do have this shared commonality directed me to a location where I saw Mr. Blue surrounded by four individuals in black suits, black masks, I believe to be his security, on a tugboat. I'll provide you with the photo if you'd like. And present were anywhere from 8 to 10 faceless assets, some of which whose identity we are aware of. They were 2 miles off the coast of Toledo. So the question becomes, number one, what has brought Mr. Blue back? And number two, what happens next? And the third is that I received a phone call with the archivist, who now claims that there is something that both him and the Faceless are working on. I don't know what that thing is, but he too was at that meeting. Now, those later details probably should be kept close. I think it's okay to notate to the public that the Faceless are now working with the archivist on something, but perhaps not the particulars of it. Just so it doesn't raise panic. I know I'm dumping a lot on your plate here, Frank, and it'll be a lot for you to think about, but oh no, what if Frank died, chat? How much of that did you hear?
I thought we were having like a really tense silence together for
no,
a solid 2 minutes. I was talking. The last thing I said was last thing I said was about Darkstone, and then after that I didn't hear nothing. I thought I had you deep in thought. I would have loved that monologue.
Shit. Maybe we meet again. I'm going to give you a call. I'm here working on mill training. So,
yes,
you know what?
Absolutely.
Let me upload you what I stated, because I had finished my thoughts, and we'll pick it up from there.
It sounded so much like a game show back home called Countdown.
It did. Well, we'll talk soon, Frank, and there's some other things I want to mention to you.
Okay, yeah,
all
no
right.
problem. I'll be around for a while, so just let me know when you need this.
Easy. Chat with you soon.
Okay, see you soon.
Take care. I fucking love the look of this.
Yeah, I know. It looks sick. Yeah, it's unmistakable now. I don't think anyone can